Hello everybody, this is Mr. D, and these are the rules for the cup up game. First of all, you need a styrofoam cup. Now I didn't have one today, so I'm just using a box, but it really doesn't matter. You just need something that you can keep in the air with ease when you do this. Secondly, you want to divide the students, your class, into groups of 5 to 8 children. Third, you want to state the goal, and the goal in the first game, and there are 2, is to get to 20. First group to get to 20 wins. And now normally what I do is give Starburst to the winning group. They love it. They think it's like gold, and so it's motivating to them and it's inexpensive. So that's what I do, but you can do certainly in your classroom what you think is best that works for you. Then you want to state the rules. And rule number 1 is that this can never hit the floor. If it hits the floor, the game has to begin over. Rule number 2 is that every child must count out loud when they hit the cup. So if I hit it first, I say 1. If Sally hits it second, she says 2. If Brett hits it third, he says 3. If it hits the floor after Brett, then they have to begin over at 1. The next rule of the game is that no one child is allowed to do this. 1, 2. You're not allowed to hit it twice in a row. If you do, then you have to begin the game over again, and you have to start at 1. So the first group to get to 20 wins the game, and you give them their Starburst when you feel it's appropriate. Or you can go directly into game number 2, which is really important to do because it's about setting limits or allowing others to set limits for you. We'll talk about that later. But this game is a timed event, anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes. There is no limit on the number of times to get it in the air. The winner of this will be the group that gets the highest in the amount of time you've given them. So at the end of the game, let's say you stop at 5 minutes. You say, Group 1, how many did you get? They say 16. Group 2, 32, and so on. And whoever has the most is the group that wins the Starburst. And this is a really important piece of this whole lesson because afterwards you have the discussion, which is mentioned in the PowerPoint. And this discussion is when you teach the lessons, really, about working together and teamwork and many more things that I mentioned in the PowerPoint, and also about letting others set limits for you. A teacher setting limits, saying stop at 20, for example. There's so many wonderful discussions you can have in the discussion that follows this game, and it really sets up great relationships between you and the students right off on that very first day of school. So good luck with the Cup Up game and have a great start to the new year.